I'm in a hurry to have some curry curry. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Peanut butter, eggplant and bok choy, oxtail and tripe. Sounds like I just named a bunch of random ingredients that would never make sense if you put them all together, right? Well, hold your oxtail and listen up, because we're about to make one of my fave dishes originating from the Philippines, kare kare. If you're familiar with Filipino food, you already know how delicious this dish is. And if this is the first time you've ever heard of kare kare, we'll walk through how to make this keto-friendly recipe together. So let's grab this dish by the eggplant, because it's all coming up on Eat, Trace, Love. Hi, I'm Tracy, and thanks for checking out Eat, Trace, Love, where we feature dishes and recipes that are keto-friendly and that will help expand your menu while sticking to your lifestyle. We share new recipes every week, so consider subscribing if you like what you see. Today, we're making a Filipino favorite of mine called kare kare. It's a peanut-based stew served hot and typically over a bed of white rice. To keep it keto-friendly, we're going to ixnay the ice ray, okay? Total prep time is about 10 minutes, however long it takes you to wash and chop the onion and garlic and the vegetables and wash the meat. And total cook time is about 1 hour, 15 minutes using an Instant Pot. I really like using an Instant Pot because to get the meat as tender as an Instant Pot does in 1 hour would take around 4 hours using a regular pot. The ingredients we'll need to make kare kare are as follows. About 3 tablespoons of oil, 1 small onion diced, 6 cloves of garlic diced, about 4 pounds of oxtail, a heavy 4 pounds. Oxtail is expensive, so some people use beef, but for me, oxtail is the only way to have kare kare. Mamasita's Kare Kare packet, which is recommended but not necessary. You can find this in any Asian or Filipino market. 4 heaping spoonfuls or about 8 ounces of creamy peanut butter. I use the Trader Joe's organic creamy salted peanut butter. I really like how this peanut butter tastes, and taste makes a difference for me. About 1.5 pounds of bok choy, 2 eggplants, I use the ones from the Asian market, 1/2 pounds of long string beans, and tripe. This is optional. I prefer not to put this in because it adds gamey flavor to the dish. And finally, we'll need sauteed shrimp paste or bagoong, which we don't add to the dish as we cook, but rather will be added as we eat. You can find this also at the Asian or Filipino markets. Okay, so now that we have all of our ingredients, let's get started. First, we add oil into the Instant Pot, which we have programmed for saute. Now, we'll throw in our onion and garlic and saute this until they're softened. Next, we add the oxtail and let this brown, which takes a few minutes. Well, while I'm browning, I kind of move over the meat that's already browned, just to make room for the meat that hasn't. And you're not gonna do this for too long. It's not a long browning process, just to make sure that they're just a little bit browned. So if your Instant Pot turns off, I like to always set my saute for 10 minutes. But if it just turns off in the middle of your browning, you just set it to saute again. It'll restart for as long as you need to. So you don't have to brown your meat, but supposedly it seals in the flavor when you do. So I like to lightly brown my meat. Sounds funny. Okay, now we'll add just enough water into the pot so that the meat is submerged. Now that our water is in, we'll reprogram the Instant Pot to pressure cook for 42 minutes. This seems like a long time, but it makes the oxtail super tender and definitely worth the wait. While the Instant Pot is cooking, we'll clean and chop the string beans into about 2-inch long pieces. We'll also slice the eggplant to about 1-inch thick slices. Finally, we'll wash our bok choy. Okay, our Instant Pot has finished pressure cooking. Let's depressurize the Instant Pot and pop the top. We'll also reprogram the pot again to saute. Spoon out the excess oil on top from the fat. Now, let's add in our sauce packet and about 1/2 cup of water and wait for this to boil. Okay, let's add our eggplant and string beans and close the lid for 5 minutes. After that, open the lid and we'll now add our peanut butter and stir. For those who like a thicker consistency, you can add more peanut butter. Stir this for about 2 minutes so the peanut butter can really mix and assimilate into the stew. Last but not least, we throw in our bok choy. Let's let this sit for a few minutes before we plate this and taste our kare kare. Gonna get some bagoong. That's so good. Super tender, super peanut buttery. Delicious. Wait. I like that the bok choy isn't overcooked. It still has like a little bit of bite to it, which is why we only leave it in there for like 3 minutes. Let it cook for just like 3 minutes to get the perfect crunch. Seriously, don't forget the bagoong. So good. Like adds a little bit of a saltiness to it. I hope you've enjoyed making kare kare with me. If you're up for trying it, please let me know how it goes in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Eat, Trace, Love. So good.